Yes. Chestilu Pesia, Chestu Ichlaman, ArriAnna, Henry Matt Louis Quest, Chinaslipaneth, Asal spent Tilil Couches, Galuch, Selishuk, Sanka, Luin. Sonatal Kaminton. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's good to see all of you here. My name is ArriAnna Henry Matt. I am 22 years old and I am a student at Salish Cooney College. Right now, I'm getting my bachelor's degree in social work and my certification of completion in intensive Salish language. And I am your Rocky Mountain area representative. So, with that being said, would we like to have somebody volunteer for an opening prayer?
We have a young man joining us, Watson Whitford from Montana. Watson, can you honor us with a prayer?
Yes, I can. Let me put my earphones in really quick. Yes, I'd like to do that.
Thank you, Watson. And we have Evelyn Richardson on the call.
Okay. Really quickly, I'd like to say good evening to everybody. I hope you're all doing well. And I'm glad I've made it to here. You know, I finally get to come to a meetup. So glad to be here. So I guess I'll just open it up with a quick prayer. Ask you today that we could all feel good today. We could all be happy and that we could all have a good rest of our day. I hope that all of us had a good day today. Hard work and continuing these things that we're doing to continue being leaders for Indigenous youth so that they can learn to do this, so that they can pass this on to the future. I ask it to be like that for all of us and that we could be strong-minded. We could continue these strong things. We could be strong and we could continue for our future generations, for the people that are going to come into the future. Very thankful for everybody here and all their families. I ask that all their families, their friends, relatives, they can be well, they could be good, and they could be healthy and happy. And that I'm very thankful for everybody here. And I'm very thankful for everything that we have. Hi. Thank you, guys.
Amen. Thank you.
Lem Schwartzden, that was really beautiful. I don't know if I said your name right. So with that being said, can we have everyone that is present on this call introduce themselves?
I can go first. Yad esh kedosh dne esh ashihinishle nasana bashishchi kati dashiche adonasana dashanele Audrey Mitchell Unitshire. Hello everybody, my name is Audrey Mitchell. I am Navajo and Southern Cheyenne, and I'm an enrolled member of the Colorado River Indian Tribes. I currently reside in Mesa, Arizona, and I'm also currently serving on the EC as the female co-president. And I'm very thankful to be on the call today and can't wait to see what's in store for today's meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey. Can we go with Regina?
Hi, my name's Regina Riley, and I'm the volunteer now with our Iowa Tribe of Oklahoma Youth Council. And I just logged on today to be in support of everything you guys are doing. I hear so much through Elwood, and a lot of our kids can't be here tonight, so I'm just here to kind of represent them and see how the meeting goes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We'll have Watson.
Ansikiawao, Watson Woodford and Sigasun, Asni Watitikutsinia, Nukutwasap na tatapunan, Egwa Yat Shik Edo Shidina She Watson Woodford Yenisha, Tabahanishle, Chipwa Kre Bashichin, but Atni Dashiche, Chipwa Kre Dashinale. Good evening, everybody. My name is Watson Woodford. I come from the Chippewa Cree tribe in Rocky Boy, Montana, and then also the Navajo Nation. And I'm a Earth Ambassador for the Unity Earth Ambassador group. And I'm glad to be here. I hope, I came here to support. I'm both a part of the Rocky Mountain region, Montana, but I'm also from down here in New Mexico. So it's okay. I guess I'm representing both, but I thought I'd come here to support, and I'm glad to be here.
Welcome.
Thank you. And then we'll go to Evan.
Ositepi kisehahi mikilakewa mima chute yasa nechi renapo kuidokdakuin. Good evening. My name is Evan Richardson, but my given name is Kisahie. And I proudly represent the Southeastern region as their representative.
Thank you for being here to support. So the icebreaker that I wanted, Greg, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah,
Sorry.
real quick. Skukdash, good day. Want to welcome you on behalf of Unity to the first spring Rocky Mountain Regional Meetup. We are Unity, and through the Unity Executive Committee is hosting meetups for this month and next month as part of their effort to reach out to all the regions through the elected representative. So we're very thankful, and I'm here to provide any technical support and to help assist ArriAnna and the president in regards to our meeting tonight. So welcome, thank you. And just to let the representative know that Watson Whitford is working to develop a youth council in Montana. So ArriAnna, after this call, you need to make contact with Watson. He's already made efforts through Unity already. So he would be a good contact to, he wants to develop a youth council for his community in Montana. So get his contact, or Watson, it would be nice to put your contact information on the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have Watson just add his email into the group chat so that I have it.
Okay, well, thank you and welcome everyone.
Okay, thank you, Greg. So the first icebreaker, well, the only icebreaker that I have in mind that I wanted to do was the 2 truths, 1 lie. But the thing is, I'm not the best at lying or being creative. So I could start, but I'm gonna tell you guys 2 truths and 1 lie about myself, and you have to guess what you think. So let's see. Yeah, so I'll tell you 3 things about me, and 2 of them will be true and 1 of them will be a lie. And then you guys will all guess, and then afterward I'll tell you what was true and what was the lie. Got it? Oh my gosh. Why is this so hard to be creative? Well, Audrey and Evan kind of know me on a personal level, so no cheating tricks. Let's see. Okay, so 3 things about me. First one is I am 5'6". The second thing about me is I'm a power lifter. And the third thing about me is, oops, let me look at the chat real quick. Okay, thank you, Evan, for letting us know. And then the third thing is that I'm a jingle dress dancer. So out of the 3 things, 2 are true, 1 was a lie. So Greg, do you want to take your first guess?
Jingle dancer. The
Is it
lie
truth
is
or a lie?
the lie is the jingle dancer.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Audrey.
I'm gonna say you're not 5'6".
Okay. Regina.
Okay, I'm trying to unmute here. Okay, so I'm gonna say the lie is that you're a power lifter.
Okay. And Watson.
I'm gonna say the lie is that you're 5'6".
Evan.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
she
say
said
you being 5'6".
Okay, so out of the 3 things I told you guys about myself, the lie was that I'm 5'6". I'm not 5'6".
5'7".
No.
Oh wow, you're a power lifter?
Yes. She has muscles.
Yes.
Awesome.
She has muscles.
But fun fact is I'm actually 5'1", so yeah, that's why I had to be a little dramatic with my height.
Okay.
But yes. Do you want to go next, Greg?
Sure.
Okay.
2 truths and 1 lie.
2
Wow.
truths and 1 lie.
Okay. Okay. 3 things. I was a college tennis player. Second thing, I was nominated prom king in high school. Third one was I belong to 4 tribes. Okay, Regina, what do you think?
The lie is the prom king.
That's incorrect.
Ah!
Watson,
I'm gonna say the one where you belong to 4 tribes.
Evan,
I'm gonna say you belong in the 4 tribes.
I'll say prom king, high school prom king.
incorrect. Audrey,
I'll say the tennis one.
incorrect. I'm sorry, the ones that mentioned the 4 tribes, yes, that's correct. I belong to 3 tribes, not 4 tribes. And I played for the Scottsdale Community College Artichokes right out of high school. And I was prom king in high school, my senior year. Thank you,
I knew
guys.
the tennis wasn't a lie.
Huh?
Thank you, Greg. I said I knew the tennis wasn't a lie.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
yeah.
but I could being a wicked tennis player. So
I'll do a
Oh,
TBT
okay.
and show you guys a picture of how skinny I was when high school when I played tennis.
All right, we'll be waiting for that picture, Greg. Do you want to go with Audrey?
Yeah. All right. My 3 are I've never been outside of the country. I have a dog, and I've played a musical instrument for 10 years. Who wants to guess first?
I will. I don't know. This is a hard one. I'm just gonna guess. You never been out of the country.
Any other guess?
I'm I'm gonna guess the same thing. You haven't been out of the country.
I'm gonna guess you playing an instrument for over 10 years.
I'm going to guess the instrument as well.
I'm gonna guess haven't been out of the country.
All right. For those who guessed, I haven't been out of the country. You are correct. I've actually went to Europe when I was like 12. But yeah, I have played the violin throughout elementary school up until my first year of college. So it's 10 years. But yeah.
Awesome.
Wait, so the lie was the dog?
No, the lie was that I haven't been out the country.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you, Audrey. Do you want to go next, Regina?
Sure, I'll go next. Let me turn my camera on. Oh, can you see me? Okay. Okay, so let's see. Back in the day, I used to run a bingo hall. I used to be, I was born in Indiana. And then I used to be a foreign exchange coordinator, which I adopted a South Korean son.
Wow.
Okay, so I call on people. So let's see. ArriAnna, you go. What do you think?
This is a hard one. I want to guess with the foreign exchange coordinator. That one as a lie. That's my guess.
Okay, Audrey.
What was the first one that you said?
I used to run a bingo hall.
I'll say you were born in Indiana is the lie.
Okay, Greg.
I would say you were born in Indiana.
Evelyn.
I'm gonna say born in Indiana.
And Weston.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing.
Indiana.
Yeah.
That is correct. I was born in California, but I am crazy. I ran a bingo hall. I used to be a foreign exchange coordinator. I adopted a South Korean son. Yes,
Oh.
all that stuff's true.
Nice.
This is fun. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. That's super interesting. We'll go with Watson next.
Okay. Let me think. So okay, I have a garden. I'm a chicken dancer, and I'm 17 years old. Easy. Come on, Greg, you know this. Just kidding.
Well, look at his application. Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, I'll pick Evan. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say the last that you're 17.
Okay. Regina.
I'm going to say garden because I know how hard it is to garden, but.
Okay. Audrey.
I'm gonna say the 17.
Okay. ArriAnna.
17.
Okay, and Greg.
17.
See, it was easy. So yeah, I'm not 17. I have a garden and I'm a chicken dancer. So
Yeah.
Look at you with the garden. What do
He's
you
an
grow?
Earth ambassador. He's an Earth ambassador.
So I grew, let's see, last year I grew blue corn, strawberries, raspberries, watermelon. I planted 2 apple trees and grew onions, carrots, just kind of a variety.
Kudos.
Yeah. I like your background, Watson.
Thank you.
Very cool. ArriAnna, our secretary, joined the call. Jonathan Arakawa.
Yep, I just seen that. Jonathan, I'm gonna let Evelyn go for her turn on this, but then after I want you to just like introduce yourself, and then after do your so we're playing 2 truths, 1 lie. So you're gonna tell us 3 facts about yourself, but only 2 of them, or only 1 is gonna be true, and the other 2 are, oh my gosh, I'm getting mixed up. One of them is gonna be a lie, and then 2 of them are gonna be true. Sorry. Having a moment, Idrix. But
Okay, so let me think. I've illustrated a book. I played club sports at UNC, and I've been in a commercial. So we can go with Audrey first.
I believe. Wait, what was the second one that you said?
I said illustrated a book, play club sports at UNC. That's where I go to school at. And then I've been in a commercial.
I feel like I would believe any of those with you, Evan. I'll say you play club sports.
Okay. Watson.
Okay, yeah, this one's a hard one too. Let me see. I'm gonna say the commercial.
Okay, Regina.
I think the lie is the club sports.
Okay, ArriAnna.
I'm with everyone else. This is a hard one because I can see you like doing all of it. Evan, I don't know. You've done a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna pick a random one. I'll just do the club sports.
Okay, Greg.
Same here. I mean, you're good at everything, Evan. So, and I know you're very active at the university. So, but I'm gonna have to say club sports.
Okay, and Jonathan.
Oh my. What haven't you done?
I could say that about you.
I always have an answer, but I don't have an answer for that day.
Oh, that's a shocker.
I will say I want to say the club sports also.
Yeah, I don't play club sports, but I have illustrated a book and I was in a Nike N7 commercial.
Awesome.
What was the book about?
I worked with my mentor to do one about the Lumbee people. So we worked on one about one of the biggest events they have is Lumbee Homecoming. So we illustrated a book based off of that.
Nice. I also ran our tribal library, so I'm always curious when somebody said
That's awesome.
they do something with the book. So
Yeah, so we illustrated the book, and then all the proceeds that we got from it went directly towards youth-based scholarships in the community.
nice.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, Evan, that's so awesome. See, I knew. I was like, oh, this is so hard because I could see you just doing all of it. So that's super awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us. Jonathan, do you want to introduce yourself and then you can go for your 2 truths, 1 lie?
Yes. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Alaikum salam. Chat. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jonathan Arakawa. I'm a member of the Lower Elwha Clallam tribe. You're neighboring region here in the Northwest. I serve as Secretary and Northwest Regional Representative to the National Unity Council Executive Committee. So I'm honored to join you all today in support of ArriAnna as she leads and represents the Rocky Mountain region in a great way. Two truths and one lie. I have to pass on that one because I can't think of anything right now. So thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. So now we're gonna go to reconnect and open discussion. It's like better. Greg, you're not muted.
Sorry about that. Okay, Representative Henry, this was an opportunity to have an open discussion with those on the call, particularly those in your region like Watson. You know, he's has an interest in developing a youth council in Montana for the Chippewa Cree tribe. So I think it might be important for to have an open discussion regarding some of the issues, some of the challenges facing young people within your region. So, okay.
So I'll share like a little bit of my experience. I don't want to talk too long or take too much time tonight, so I'll just kind of get to the point. But just like a lot of the challenges in creating a youth council is support from your community. I think also commitment when you're in a youth council. I feel like you have to be committed to doing your community service, fundraising, and I guess being a voice to get funding. Greg, you're unmuted again. Greg. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, it's just like a lot of like getting support and getting funding to take a group of youth over to Unity. I remember when we brought youth over when I was a part of a youth council. It was nice because our advisor got a grant that was specifically meant to create youth councils among the Flathead Reservation. But unfortunately, they only developed one youth council instead of what their grant objective was to develop them all across our reservation. But I was thankful that they were able to take us, I think 1 or 2 years. But yeah, after that grant, it was just hard to keep bringing youth over. So that's why I've been taking the ropes on learning how to grant write so that I can start taking youth over here.
But yeah, I don't know. That's probably not going to happen this year. I don't even know if I'll be able to make it to nationals this year. But that's one of my goals in grant writing is to take youth
over because I know that funding is a huge barrier when it comes to taking youth to any of the Unity gatherings. But I'd love to be here for any support that you need, Watson.
Any kind of support, I'll do my best to be there and to give you any guidance that you need. So, like right now, if you have any questions or concerns, right now would be a good time to ask.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to start a youth council on my reservation, the Chippewa Cree tribe in Rocky Boy, Montana. And, you know, we kind of had challenges, kind of just same thing, getting support from our community. And my auntie, she's a part of the council. She's a council lady. So that was really helpful to trying to get this started. So I went to her and asked her if this is something we could do. And then I went to my tribal council and then I asked them if this is something we can do. And they said that we already have a resolution for a youth council. So that was a step in the right direction. And So I met with them and they said that they would like me to spearhead it, but you know, I'm at this school down here in New Mexico, so I can't really, you know, be up there and try to take charge of that. So after I left from up there, my auntie said she would take charge of it, but you know, she's a busy lady too. She's on council, and so you know, we're just trying to get that started and have that go. But my mom really wants a youth council for the tribe. There's a lot of potential for young leaders on our reservation, and you know, it's just some things that we have to do, and we want to become Unity affiliated too, to come to the conferences and just to be a part of Unity. I think it's a really good thing. So I'll give you I could let's see, if you could drop your email in the chat, I could keep that and I'll send it to my auntie for her to contact you if she has any more questions about Unity and if you could help us in that way. But those are pretty much the main challenges. It's getting support from our community. Our leaders want to have young leaders in our tribe too, but you know, it's just trying to get the younger people interested too. That's a hard part. So, but that's pretty much it though.
Thank you, Watson, for sharing. Yeah, those are definitely some common barriers that we face over here as well, and as well as when I was down in Browning. So I understand. But thank you for your efforts. I did drop my personal email just because I'm not able to log into my Rocky Mountain on my laptop. And I feel like I can send more professional emails with my personal email since I'm able to log into it on my desktop. So I'm just gonna leave that in there, if that's okay, Greg. So next we are gonna go into restoring the spirit of Native youth resolution. So the restoring the spirit of Native youth resolution was, I don't know how I would say it, not developed, but the idea came about in our meeting when we were talking about the impact of COVID among Native youth across Indian country, and how it's important that we start reconnecting to our spirit. Pop into the agenda. It's okay. I can pull it up on here. And so that was our resolution for this coming year of 2022. Oh, okay, that's why it disappeared. Do you want me to read all of this?
Just where it says the now, therefore be it resolved.
Okay, now therefore be it resolved, the National Unity Council hereby endorses the implementation of the Restoring the Spirit of Native Youth initiative and identify resources in an effort to support Unity affiliated youth councils and individuals by the following: talking circles and creating new initiatives, provide training for asset mapping to identifying resources in tribal communities, and recommend safe spaces for gathering in compliance with CDC and tribal health protocols. So, very beautiful, very beautiful. Any questions?
Representative Henry, we had the president and the secretary on the call. I know that you weren't able to make the meeting yesterday. Maybe they could expand more on the resolution and the rollout of the initiative.
Yeah. So this initiative was really, well, the EC took it upon ourselves to think about the challenges that Native youth have been facing over the past couple of years, especially with the pandemic. We've heard a lot of youth councils have kind of dropped off and are not really active in their communities anymore. And, they don't really meet up, or maybe their youth council just completely disappeared because of the pandemic and everything that's happened. And so what we as an EC saw was a need to help support the Native youth around the nation. And we tried to think of, some ways that we could provide that support. And, through all of the meetings that we've had the past 6 months since Dallas, this is the resolution that we have come up with. And this resolution was brought up in the business meeting during the mid-year conference in February. And we had our representative Jonathan present the resolution, and also Evan and our other representative Shanoa kind of talk about what this initiative means to us personally, and why we have developed this, and what we want to do with this through the upcoming months leading up to the National Unity Conference. So this is kind of what that resolution has been based off of.
Yeah, I'll chime in here real quick. We are rolling out the resolution, the initiative starting next month in April. And the first call that we're going to have is with the co-presidents, our Vice President Rory Wheeler, and myself, the secretary, to really introduce this resolution to our constituents throughout Indian country. So we'll be rolling out this resolution from April up to June. And so that'll be leading up to the national conference. And so, for instance, with Watson and some of the, might say, difficulties you're having with trying to establish a youth council, part of this resolution is the reason why we have this, so that we can, whether it's improving relationship between youth councils and tribal leadership, or just anything related to COVID, as we've had many, our youth councils have faced many issues. This resolution is here to support with that. And so, as our Madam President mentioned earlier, we were able to present this and get this passed at mid-year with the thanks of our representatives, Shanoa Scipio and Evan Richardson, who provided supporting remarks on behalf of the resolution. And what we saw as an executive committee to really help and support our youth council and individual members. So there's a lot of work that's going to be coming forth from this resolution. And, we look forward to supporting the Rocky Mountain region as they continue to navigate out of this pandemic. So thank you.
Representative Henry, and for those on the call, I included on the screen the actual schedule. As a result of the executive committee, they made a decision last night to have a series of 3 town hall meetings that are going to begin on April 11th. So there's going to be 1 per month, and it's going to be hosted by executive committee members. As mentioned, the first meeting is hosted by our officers, and then so forth. So we're going to have these town hall meetings leading up to the national conference in July. So I know that Evan is working to develop a logo for the actual theme or the title of the initiative, which is called Restoring the Spirit of Native Youth, that we're going to be used as part of a campaign. And once we're going to be developing messages, social media messages on what that means. And so we're going to have some good, healthy dialogue during this meeting. Representative Henry, you're scheduled for the meeting on June 15th, which is the third meeting. So again, please keep these dates open. We are preparing some graphics that will be promoted through our social media. Again, it's open to all Unity youth advisors to be a part of the town hall meetings that will be held. So Evan, do you have any comments with regard to your participation in the development of the resolution?
I think everybody summed everything up pretty well, but I'm excited to get this initiative rolling. I'm excited to get started with these talking circles. I know in my community, we always enjoy having talking circles with the youth, so I'm ready to implement that with everybody in Unity.
Great.
One more comment, sorry. The peer guides have an initiative that they're doing called Healing Circles. And this accompanies the resolution with our goal with the talking circles. So I just wanted to make that indication to the Rocky Mountain region, just thinking about how we're rolling this out. So again, thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan, Evan, and Audrey. Now we will go into Unity updates. And so like you guys just saw displayed was the Restoring the Spirit Youth Town Hall #1, which will be held on April 11th, 2022, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The second announcement is Unity Earth Day webinar, which will be held on April 22nd, 2022. Do you have any extra details on that, Watson, before I move on?
No, I don't.
Okay. I was just checking. So the third one is Restoring the Spirit Youth Town Hall #2, which will be held on May 18th, 2022, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And the fourth is Restoring the Spirit Youth Town Hall #3, which will be held on June 15th of 2022, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the last announcement is the National Unity Conference, which will be held July 7th through the 12th of 2022 in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Representative Henry, and those on the call, this is the draft agenda for the National Unity Conference. And I know for like the advisors like Regina, you guys like to know what's going on. Most of the youth will be flying in on, I know for the Unity cohorts, be flying in on Thursday, July 7th. There's some pre-conference activities. Representative Henry, Madam President, again, we're still working on the planning efforts. I'll just say this, that the Minneapolis Native American community is very active in their planning. They have a very large committee that's involved in the local planning efforts. So we're very thankful for that group. We also will be recognizing the 5th class of the 25 under 25, which will be recognized on the first day of the Unity Conference, along with the opening ceremony, the welcome, you know, and the region, you know, very similar to most of the conferences that are held. But I also want to mention those on the call that we extended the deadline for the 25 under 25 to April 8th. So we have another 2 more weeks to submit the deadline, submit the application, which is a 2-part application process. And Regina, we are working on your issue. Thank you for emailing us regarding your issue, regarding your submissions. So we're looking into all of that right now. So thank you.
Thank you.
But it's going to be a full agenda, very similar to most of the Unity conferences. So you guys, there's going to be a lot of activity during the national conference. we're expecting we're planning for 2,000 Native American youth to come to the conference. So we were very blessed when the mid-year conference exceeded our expectations when we had over 400 youth in person and adults that attended the mid-year conference here in Phoenix. So we were very excited. And of course, it's good to have a good national lineup of Native actors and models and activists that were a part of the agenda. So we were very blessed to have all of that. So, so very thankful with that. But again, this is just a sample agenda that we have. Also, keep in mind, elections are upon us as well. All of the 10 regional seats will be up for election, along with the 2 co-president seats that will be up for election during the national conference. So I will be beginning to develop a timeline forwarded to the executive committee. All of the submissions for declarations need to be in 30 days to the first day of the National Unity Conference. So I will set that date and get that information out. Most likely the deadline will be sometime in June for any Native youth that want to apply or to declare their candidacy for any of the 10 regional positions and co-president positions. So that information will go out. So a lot of exciting things going on. I know the executive committee gets real involved in the national conference. A lot of, they have their own caucus meetings, and then they'll have a business meeting during the conference. So of course, with the conference, we'll have speakers, exhibitors, workshops, the banquet, the dance, you name it. I believe we're even having the fashion show again, which is a highlight of the conference. Is one of the new highlights is the fashion show that Watson was a part of last year, and Audrey. So again, I'm sure that's going to be done as well. So again, a lot of activity. Again, the conference ends on July 12th at 12 noon. And then our 2023 national conference will be in Washington, D.C. Any questions about the national conference? I went by it really fast, but it's on the website. You could get a copy of it through the website. So thank you.
I think that's all we had for today. Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you at the next youth town hall meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. It was great.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Good job, Representative Henry.